Hi guys, as a part of the internship at the Spark Foundation, here is my task 5 Exploratory Data Analysis on Indian Premier League. It contains two datasets, which is deliveries.csv and matches.csv. So I have imported the required libraries here, and then I have created the data frames for both the datasets as follows. You could see I have done some exploration on the data frames, and you could see the type of the data and checking for the null values, and I have also given the df.describe so that I could get the required calculation here. I have plotted a plot on heat map using the matches data frame with correlation. So here is the highest correlation between id and season, and you could see I have plotted a pair plot too. You could see all the histograms and the scattered plots here. And then I have created a function called auto label to annotate each of the bars in the bar graph and each of the bars in the histogram. You could see the function as follows. I have given the required height, width, and the x values, and where the specified text need to be printed. So you could see here it is a count plot, and this is between seasons and winners. So for every season, for every match there are certain winners, and the plot is as follows. And you could see here the plt dot figure is as follows. And now I have plotted a bar graph, again a count plot here between season and count. It is as follows. You could see this is annotated using the auto label function, and this is a group by function of winner with win by runs. So the win by runs are as follows, and you could see here the legend. It has season dl applied, wins by runs and wins by wickets, and you could see the bar. And this is a value count plot for winners, and you could see the Mumbai Indians are the winners. And this is wins by wicket runs and wickets, and you could see here the plot as follows. uh, you could also specify the winners by just giving the code using pandas, and it prints the winners and also prints the wicket runs winners. You could see I have plotted a count plot against venue, the frequently used venue, and you could see the highest venue is Eden Gardens here. So this plot is so beautiful right now. Next, going to the next plot, the top player entitled as player of the match is given to CH Gale, and you could see here how many times, that is 21 times. And you could see the result of the match every season, and is normal, tie and no tie, because it has three categories like normal, tie and no tie, and it is printed as follows. And the plot is plotted as follows with normal, tie, and no tie. You could see here I have plotted a count plot against a season and a toss decision, and the toss decision has two categories like field and bat. And you could see 2019 with a toss decision of field is the highest. Now for the next data visualization on deliveries data set, you could see here is the correlation with a heat map, and you could see 0.72 is the highest correlation between wide runs and extra runs, and the next is 0.55 with leg by runs and extra runs. You could see the top umpire among the umpires is also specified using uh, the plot, that is bar plot. You could see S Ravi is the top umpire. I have done the exploratory data analysis using the pandas here, df.info, describe, and checked for the null values here. And I have created an image using word cloud using the data sets column names of a specified column names. You could see the teams are specified here. And next, coming to the number of runs made by batsmen, it is specified here, top 20 batsmen runs. And here is the number of runs. It is as follows. Now I have plotted batsman and scores obtained by using bar plot. So the plot is as follows. Plotting a bar plot with stacked bars is as follows, and it is against IPL batting teams and the team runs obtained. Now I have created a bar plot for particular batsman with and without a super over, and the plot is as follows. You could see here super over versus count, and runs obtained from no ball. So there are three types of runs: no ball, by wickets, penalty runs, and the balls. You could see Harbhajan Singh with no ball, and Harbhajan Singh with the penalty runs, and Harbhajan Singh with the balls. And finally, number of times a player got dismissed is portrayed as follows. Player dismissed is SK Raina 162 times, and AT Raidu 115 with least. Next, when coming to count of number of times a player was a fielder, MS Dhoni comes first with 159 times, and uh, NV Ojha comes with 82 times. Now count of non-strikers is as follows. Non-strikers and the count with 4173 as SK Raina, and E. De Villers with 2996, the least. Next, coming to count plot for dismissal kind, I have plotted a bar plot with annotation. You could see the dismissal is caught, bowled, run out, IBL, caught and bowled dismissal kind, stumped, retired, hurt, hit wickets, and obstruction the field. You could see 5348 times caught, and obstructing the field 202 times. Then next, coming to a Gcf plot, you could see this plot for multiple batsmen versus the number of runs, and it is as follows. So here I am plotted a plotly dot express plot with a bar graph with the wide runs, and you could see the highest is 5 by runs, and by wide runs obtained by batsman is 0, and you can see here it is specified the runs obtained by batsman, and the highest is 5. And here is a histogram plotted. Here you could see the highest is of batting team Mumbai Indians with 29.599k total runs, and the least with the Kochi Tuskers Kerala 1876 runs. Next, I have plotted a batsman with highest number of sixes. You could see here the number of sixes is x double equal to 6, and you could see here it is CH Gail with 327, and the least with Pathan with 161. And now I have plotted with dot balls, and you could see the number of dot balls by Virat Kohli is 1493, and by MS Dhoni is 1111. Next, I have plotted batsman with 2 runs, and you could see here MS Dhoni highest 304, and Dhawan with 205. So I have also plotted the number of boundaries, and you could see the total number of boundaries highest for Dhawan, and then the least is for P.A. Patel. So here is the conclusion. I have also imported an image using IPython dot display, and it is as follows. The conclusion is as follows. The number of highest penalty runs by Harbhajan, no balls by Harbhajan, and the total number of super overs are 7. And the batsman with the highest number of sixes is Gail, and the batsman with highest number of dot balls is Virat Kohli, and the batsman with highest number of boundaries is Dhawan. So team with highest number of total runs is Mumbai Indians with highest runs of 29.599k. Highest runs obtained by wide runs is 5, and the top batsman is Virat Kohli with 4,211 runs. Thank you.